Hello and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm getting started with weekly action 16. I'm doing something a little bit different than I've done in my last 2 weeks. I'm writing out the headings, which are my intentions or focus of the month. So again, in the MakseLife planner, there are 8 areas that you set for goals, and each one is coded by a color. So yellow is personal, and blue is health and wellness. Orange is fun and rec, but this week I'm using the word recharge because that's my focus in fun and recreation. Next is turquoise, and that is spiritual and personal growth. This month I'm working on reading a book of the Bible, so that's my focus. Red is work and learning, which has been a big focus for me this year. It's one of my major goals is working on my graduate program. So that will be ending in 2 weeks, and I want to finish strong. Green is financial, and we aren't quite done with submitting all our forms for taxes, so we want to make sure to get those done this week. Purple is family and relationships, and my focus is to do some quality check-ins with some people. With work and learning being such a major focus, that's definitely taken a back burner. So now that things are winding down, I want to start investing time in that again. And then gray is physical environment. And one of our major goals for this year is to do a few home projects. So the master suite is our Q2 project. I'm just writing, this is April 19th through the 26th, 2021. So now that I have all my headings written, I will start with my weekly actions in each area. So in personal, my first goal is to walk 3 times this week. And while I would say that's also a health and wellness goal, for me, walking is self-care, helps me just kind of decompress from stressful days, helps me be mindful, get in the present. And so that's definitely personal as well as health and wellness. And then I also need to buy some quality hair products. My hair is such a unique texture, and so I have to use quality products. And then last is to plan my Instagram miles challenge that I did last summer. Just do that again. And then next, I am going to do my weekly actions for fun and rec. And again, because my focus is primarily work and learning, I'm just going to put a bike ride down. We recently got bikes, and it's definitely a great fun and recreation thing for me and usually my son to do. So I'm going to be sure to get in at least one bike ride. Then we have Bibles. So each month this 2021 year, I have been choosing a book of the Bible to read through daily. And so I do 1 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians are for my month of April. And I put little trackers down because then I can check off each day that I did read. And I do that because it's kind of like a habit tracker for me. When I try to establish new routines or new habits, I definitely like to include trackers just to see how frequent I'm keeping up with that goal or habit. And then the next thing is going to be a service project or volunteer project that my church is doing this weekend, and we haven't signed up for it, so I definitely need to investigate that. So I'll write that down as my weekly action as well. Now, work and learning. There's always many things to do in work and learning, but because school is winding down, I am going to need to revise my macro paper that we've already written with a group. Just, more requirements that professors have. And then also to make a point to meet with my other group for a practice paper that we still need to complete. I'm so excited that school will be ending. It's been a long road, hard work, but I will be halfway through in 2 weeks, and that's a really great feeling to have. Going back up to health and wellness because I kind of skipped over that one. And I think I'm going to make walk 3 times a part of my health and wellness. This is so important to me, but it's just something that I haven't been able to focus on. And now that I'm going to have more free time and I want to increase the amount of times I'm walking or running, I need to make sure that I am starting to build up now. And also wearing my Fitbit and salads for lunch. So wearing my Fitbit, I was doing a number of steps I wanted daily, but it was not working out for me. So I thought, put the Fitbit on and see how many times you're actually, walking. That has been a help. And then salads, I want to just incorporate more veggie-based meals. So this is an easy way to begin that. Then we have green is financial and taxes. I need to gather those documents that are left over so we can start that process. And then move down to family and relationships, which is quality check-ins. So sad that I have to write a weekly action to call my mom, text my daughter, but that's just where I am in life. And if writing it down means that it's going to happen and not something that I just put off, then I will swallow my pride and write it down as a weekly action. And I also want to check in with 2 friends. I feel like that's doable with my week ahead. And just instead of, saying, hey, how's it going? But more of a quality check-in. I am just so happy that I bought the MakseLife planner because this type of planning and breaking goals down into these smaller size pieces have been a game changer for me to get things done. So again, the gray is physical environment, and we are working on our master suite, finishing it up. So we have someone who has agreed to install the carpet. We just need to order it. And then we need to do some painting before the carpet comes to get installed. So be arranging the closet to make sure that everything's off the floor. Get rid of the things that need to be gotten rid of. And then the third one will be laundry. One load at a time. That is my baby steps towards laundry. I don't have a ton of laundry, but I have a lot of little things that need to be washed. The hand wash sweaters, the towels, and then the whites. That I really break down my laundry. So these are my weekly actions. Thank you for joining along with me. You can see how I've broken down these big goals or tasks and created smaller habits or created smaller pieces that I can fit into my week. So I hope you found some inspiration here in all these areas. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Let me know if you're using Moxie Planner or another goal planner that works for you. I hope you have a great week.